7 foods you should eat to help prevent prostate cancer. Prostate cancer affects men more than any other kind of cancer. Almost 15% of men in the US suffer from it, a disproportionate number that could be significantly reduced. Some of the symptoms that accompany prostate cancer include loss of bladder control, blood present in urine, and a burning sensation during urination. Studies show that a diet high in saturated fats, as well as being overweight, increase the risk of prostate cancer. In fact, more and more doctors are learning that a definite link exists between the foods we eat and the risk of cancer. These foods can be beneficial to anyone with a high risk of cancer. 1. Fresh fish. Certain species of fish that contain high levels of omega-3 fatty acids can help prevent prostate cancer. Those include big game fish like halibut and mackerel, as well as sardines and the highly popular salmon. Remember that you need fresh fish and not farm-raised fish. 2. Greens. Green leafy vegetables like arugula, Brussels sprouts, cabbage and collard greens are all high in nutrients and minerals. These cruciferous vegetables have anti-inflammatory, antibacterial and antiviral properties, keeping us healthy on several fronts. Eating more of these greens lowers the risk for prostate cancer. 3. Tomatoes. Because tomatoes contain lycopene, a cancer-fighting pigment found in certain plants, they are a welcome addition to any diet. But, when absorbed along with small amounts of non-saturated fats, tomatoes are believed to be even more beneficial to our bodies. 4. Coffee. 3 cups of coffee per day may be enough to slice a man's prostate cancer risk in half, according to one study in Europe. It's rich in antioxidants and a natural diuretic which helps keep the urinary tract in good shape. 5. Nuts. Walnuts, like the previously mentioned fish, are high in omega-3 fatty acids. Brazil nuts boost failing selenium levels in aging men. Low levels of selenium has been linked to a higher prostate cancer risk in older men. Both of these nuts help fight prostate cancer in their own way, and are recommended as a healthy preventative measure for men who are growing older. 6. Pomegranates. Like anything rich in antioxidants, pomegranates are good soldiers in the fight against cancer. They've been known to prevent cancer cells from migrating, and may selectively inhibit the growth not only of prostate cancer, but also breast cancer, colon and lung cancers as well. This powerful fruit is often ignored in Western medicine, but researchers are now learning more about its benefits. 7. Orange vegetables. Carrots and pumpkins contain high amounts of beta-carotene that's not only good for eyesight. It's also good for the prostate because of its antioxidant properties. These antioxidants protect the body against free radicals. Pumpkins are also a great source of fiber, and a diet rich in fiber reduces the risk of several types of cancer. Not only are these orange vegetables high in fiber, but they're also low in calories. Eating these foods can cut down on the risk of prostate cancer, but they can also have a positive effect on both a man's waistline and his overall quality of life. It's also important to note the presence of regular exercise reduces not only the risk, but also the degree of prostate cancer. Eat well and live well.
Benefits of 7 days of honey and garlic on an empty stomach. Garlic is one of the most commonly used natural ingredients in cooking around the world. Its signature flavor combines well with other spices to enhance the flavor of countless dishes. But more than just being a great ally in the kitchen, garlic has been prized for centuries thanks to its ability to alleviate a variety of ailments. Its medicinal properties can be used to fight inflammation, chronic diseases, and infections. A lot of its benefits come from the content of allicin, an active compound that helps control high cholesterol levels, blood pressure, and other conditions related to the cardiovascular system. It's also used as a treatment for digestion problems, respiratory diseases, and fungal infections. In fact, Thanks to its anti-inflammatory effects and antioxidant content, garlic is a great supplement to conventional treatments for arthritis, cancer, and diabetes. Nutrition experts recommend eating it raw to preserve all of its active ingredients. You can also prepare a remedy with honey, making the garlic easier to consume and enhancing all of its benefits. In the hopes that it will help improve your health and overall well-being, today we want to share all the benefits you'll get when you consume honey and garlic for 7 days straight. Find out more. 1. Improve mood circulation. The sulfur compounds in garlic, when combined with the benefits of honey, are very good for your circulatory system. Both act to prevent clotting, and they strengthen your veins to avoid disorders like thrombosis and varicose veins. 2. Lowers blood pressure. High blood pressure is a disease that can threaten your entire cardiovascular health. To control it naturally, try consuming honey and garlic on an empty stomach every day. 3. Controls bad cholesterol. The allicin that's released when you crush raw garlic can help cleanse your bloodstream, removing excess cholesterol. It's also a great way to keep your triglyceride levels at bay. 4. Reduces inflammation. Studies have shown that many of the chronic health disorders that people experience are related to imbalances in the body that cause inflammation. Both garlic and honey fight inflammation and act as natural painkillers to help with conditions like arthritis, fluid retention, and muscular disorders. 5. Strengthens the immune system. The antimicrobial and antifungal properties of honey and garlic are excellent for boosting your immune system. Both of them improve your body's defenses against viruses, bacteria, and any other type of pathogen. 6. Fights cough. Whether your cough comes from a bacterial infection or virus, there's nothing better than a simple syrup made with honey and crushed garlic. It calms the irritation you feel and also acts as an expectorant to stimulate the removal of phlegm. 7. Speeds your recovery from colds and the flu. All cold and flu symptoms can be temporarily suspended with continuous consumption of this remedy. It helps fight viruses and stimulates your production of antibodies that are responsible for protecting your airways. How do you make this natural honey and garlic remedy? To gain all of the benefits we outlined above, make sure your garlic and honey are organic. It's easy to find cheap honey in the stores, but they're often poor in nutrients because they're not 100% natural or are made with added sugars. Ingredients: 1 cup of honey, 335 grams, 10 cloves of garlic, 1 glass jar with a lid. Preparation: chop the garlic clove into small pieces or press it using a garlic press. Pour the honey into the glass jar and stir in the garlic. Close the lid and store in a dark place for 1 week. After this time, you'll have a rich, healthy syrup. How to take it? Try a tablespoon before breakfast, either by itself or diluted in some warm water. Consume this every day for 7 days in a row, wait a couple of weeks, and repeat. Store the honey and garlic at room temperature so it doesn't begin to crystallize. Note that the effects of this remedy will vary from person to person depending on their day-to-day habits. Absolutely nothing will change if you continue to have a diet that's high in saturated fats, sugars, and other unhealthy foods. How to cure hemorrhoids fast. 7 proven remedies. Solutions on how to cure hemorrhoids fast at home are often available in our kitchen or home, but not all of them are well known. So if you're tired of all the unpleasant symptoms triggered by piles, take a look at our recommendations below. Some of these remedies on how to cure bleeding hemorrhoids fast target your eating habits, while others refer to lifestyle changes that can be easily done by anyone trying to eliminate piles and achieve relief from the pain and discomfort associated with hemorrhoids. How to cure hemorrhoids fast at home by resting more. It's quite possible that you never thought of sleep or rest as a remedy against hemorrhoids, but the truth is lots of people searching for ways on how to get rid of hemorrhoids fast at home found it useful to get some naps during the day. By resting more, you reduce the stress and pressure exerted on your bottom area, allow your body to recover, your cardiovascular system to function properly, and your digestive system to work as it should. People tend to spend too much time seated, so by resting more, the blood vessels inside and around the rectum get the chance to rest a little, and the blood pressure in this region is reduced. Moreover, resting improves the immune function, so it reduces the risk of inflammations and ruptures of the veins that lead to hemorrhoids. How to get rid of hemorrhoids fast at home with avocado. Another remedy you probably neglected until now is avocado. This fruit is loaded with minerals and vitamins that improve digestion, reduce the risk of constipation, stimulate bowel movements, and overall represent a good solution on how to cure hemorrhoids fast at home. While avocado works better for internal piles, it can also be used externally, the fruit being good for reducing the pain and irritation caused by external piles. With 10 grams of fibers per fruit, avocado makes stools easier to pass and reduce the risk for the tiny blood vessels to be damaged by hard stools. Also, they work on the cardiovascular system, reducing the blood pressure that, when higher than normal, can cause the blood vessels to bulge out and lead to bleeding and pain. Try to consume avocado daily for a couple of weeks until your symptoms improve. You can mix them with bananas in fresh smoothies or with coconut oil for external ointments. Best way to treat hemorrhoids: sleep in the right position. As we previously said, spending most of your time on the couch or in front of the PC while at work can increase the risk of developing hemorrhoids, as it puts constant pressure on the blood vessels in the rectum. In the same way, sleeping on your back can exert extra pressure on your rectal area, while sleeping on a side reduces this pressure, so adopting the right sleeping position is one of the easiest, if not the best way to treat hemorrhoids. Pressure and moist favor the formation of piles, so try to change your sleep position, and also to be less sedentary. If you generally sit for more hours in a row, try to take small breaks every 1 to 2 hours, as this reduces the risk for the rectal veins to be damaged and for the blood vessels to protrude outside the anus, causing painful piles. How to remove hemorrhoids fast at home by reducing time spent on the toilet. Then, consider the time spent on the toilet. Prolonged sitting as well as straining puts extra pressure on your rectal area, making it more likely for the tiny blood vessels to get damaged and to lead to piles. So if you're wondering how to remove hemorrhoids fast at home, improving your toilet habits can also be the answer. Lots of people adopt a wrong position on the toilet, and this hardens the passing of the stools through the intestines and through the anus. Straining and forcing out the stools increases the blood pressure in the rectal area, and the hard stools can easily damage the walls of the rectal veins, causing painful, bleeding hemorrhoids. How to cure hemorrhoids naturally using mint. A refreshing remedy for people interested in learning how to heal hemorrhoids fast at home is mint. Leaves of this plant, freshly harvested and dried, can be used for relieving the pain and discomfort caused by external piles, as they have anesthetic properties and can calm down the irritation and pain affecting the inflamed tissues. Also, they calm the itching and burning that often appear in external piles. Mint can be used internally as well, especially for prolapsed piles, as it prevents constipation and diarrhea, improves digestion and bowel movements, and reduces the risk for internal hemorrhoids to protrude. Then, this plant speeds up the recovery of the inflamed skin, making it easier to deal with external hemorrhoids and reducing the risk of bleeding piles. How to heal hemorrhoids fast at home with St. John's wort. Another good remedy for people searching for tips on how to cure hemorrhoids naturally is St. John's wort, plant that's widely used for conditions of the skin. This natural cure works by reducing the itching and burning sensations, by calming down the pain and accelerating the healing of wounds associated with external piles. Also, through its active principles, this herbal remedy prevents skin from getting cracked and blood vessels from suffering ruptures and causing bleeding. St. John's wort has astringent properties, which means it promotes the strengthening of blood vessels' walls and prevents them from being easily damaged by hard stools. When applied topically, The oil or ointments obtained from this plant calm down the pain and discomfort and help the skin recover faster. You can also add some oil in the bath or take sitz baths using this natural remedy. How to treat hemorrhoids fast at home using figs. Perhaps you didn't know, but figs can also do a pretty good job when used as natural remedy on how to treat hemorrhoids fast at home. These fruits are mostly effective in preventing the formation of new piles as they prevent constipation, stimulate bowel movements and ensure a healthy digestion. At the same time, they soften the stools, reducing the need to strain, so as a consequence there'll be less pressure on the rectal veins, and the risk of piles formation will be reduced. Still, figs aren't necessarily the best solution to external hemorrhoids, as they can't be applied externally. This tip on how to cure hemorrhoids fast at home refers mainly to internal polyps to regular hemorrhoids, which are painful and can lead to bleeding when they protrude outside the anal orifice and cause lumps. Ingredients in figs can cause these piles to shrink and dry, accelerating the recovery of the affected skin and tissues.
Thanks for watching. If you have learned something, please subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell and give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below to be the first to get subsequent releases through our channel. And if you're on phone or on tablet, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell as well, and help us share with your friends and family. We love you. Home Kiosk TV.